Hi friends, how are you today? Sally and I are glad you're here. Sally, can you say hi to our friends? You know what time it is, right? You're right. It's time for her treat. Sally, would you like this treat today? She says, you betcha I would. There we go, Sally. You enjoy your treat, okay? All right, friends, are you ready for today's book? It is called Where is Home, Little Pip? It's by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. Who do you think little Pip might be? You think it might be this little penguin? Let's find out. Looks like where this penguin lives might be really cold. Where is home, little Pip? Pip was hatched in a nest made of pebbles on the cold and Arctic shore. She was as fluffy as new fallen snow and as small even for a baby penguin. She's so sweet. Each day, Pip played whoosh, wheeze, wee. Mama and Papa said, don't wander too far, little Pip, and she didn't. Every night, Pip's parents sang, our home is where the land is free from hill or mountain, twig or tree, in our pebbly nest by the stormy sea, where Mama and Papa and Pip make three. Pip grew. She needed more and more food. Mama and Papa constantly fished to keep up with Pip's belly. They never left for long and always warned, don't wander far, little Pip. And she didn't until... One day, Pip saw a feather. It glittered black against the white ice. Pip chased after it. Flap, flap, splash. But when she got close, poof! A gust of freezing wind fluttered the feather away. Flap, flap, splat. Pip chased. And chased. And chased. Got you, she cried. But when she turned for home, home wasn't there. As far as Pip could see, there was no pebbly nest, no penguins, and worst of all, no Mama and Papa. Where is home? Pip cried. Nobody answered, so Pip set out to look. Soon she heard swish, swish. There was a huge plume in the sea. A mighty blue whale poked her gigantic head out of the water. Pip waddled close and said, hello, can you tell me where home is? The whale smiled. Yes, little one, I can. Splash, she splashed her mighty tail and said, home is under the ocean deep by the coral beds where the minnows sleep, where fish are in schools and sea creatures creep, where my babies and I swim and leap. Do you think that sounded like little Pip's home? Pip frowned. But that's not my home, she said. I'm sorry, said the whale, but that's where the home is that I know. Thank you anyway, said Pip, and she plopped on. After a bit, Pip saw a kelp gull pecking a shell. Hello, said Pip. Can you tell me where home is? Squawk, said Squawk. Yes, little penguin, said the bird. I think I can. She ruffled her feathers and said, on the craggy cliffs in a humble nest with sea to the east and land to the west. In a cozy crev, sheltered is the best. Home is where my little chicks rest. Do you think that sounds like Little Pip's home? Me either. Pip frowned. But that's not my home, she said. The bird shook her head sadly. Squawk! Dreadful, I'm sure, but that's home that I know. Oh, well, said Pip, I'll keep looking. Pip slumped along. She had walked for a while when she saw something strange indeed, a tall, two-legged creature being pulled by many four-legged creatures. When the creatures were close, Pip called, Hello, stranger! Can you tell me where home is? The tall creature said something, but Pip couldn't make out the words. One of the four-legged creatures said, Woof! Don't mind him, I can answer that, little bird. She wagged her tail and said, Across the ocean, far after sailing a ship for many days, on the sandy shore there's a house weathered and gray. Home is where my puppies play. What about that? Is that Pip's home? Nope. Pip frowned. But that's not my home, she said. Woof, said the creature. What a shame. That's the home I know. Nice meeting you, said Pip. I must keep searching. And she did. But the more Pip looked, the more lost she became. Finally, Pip stopped. Tears dripped on her cheek and froze solid. Her legs were sore. Her beak was cold. She was sleepy. I want Mama and Papa, she wailed. I want home. Pip couldn't think of anything else to do, so she thought of Mama and Papa and started to sing. Home is where the land is free from hill and mountain or twig and tree, on our pebbly nest by the stormy sea, where Mama and Papa and Pip make three. Suddenly, she heard something. Pip! Little Pip! Is that you? Suddenly, she saw something. Mama and Papa, here I am, cried Pip. They rushed to meet her. They hugged her. They kissed. Mama and Papa danced and waddled around her. Oh, Pip, said Mama. We've looked for you all day, said Papa. Finally, we heard you singing. As they snuggled, Mama sighed. After such a long, scary day, you must be exhausted, my dear. Let's sleep. Yes, said Papa. But aren't we going home? Asked Pip. Mama and Papa kissed Pip on the head. They asked, Where is home, little Pip? And then they sang the song. Where is home? Is it far or near? Is it a pebbly nest where we hold you dear? No, home is where nothing's to fear. Since we're all together, home is here. Little Pip slept at home at last. And there's the snowy mountains again. And here's Pip. That's how Pip got into trouble, right? He was chasing that feather. Friends, I want to know where your home is. Where is your home and who lives in your home with you? Do you have a mom and a dad? Do you have a mom or a dad? Do you have two moms or two dads? Maybe you live with a grandpa or grandma. We all live in different kinds of homes, but our homes are with our special people that love us and that keep us safe. So where do you live? Maybe today you could draw a picture of where you live and who you live with. In my home, I live with my husband, Andy, and my son, Jeffrey, and my daughter, Julia, and our puppies, and our kitten. My older son, Joshua's moved away. He doesn't live here with us anymore. but that's who lives in my home. Who lives in your home, friend? Can't wait to hear. All right, friends, I want to say goodbye to you today. Nathan and Avery, Carlota and Max, Boyce, you have a new baby sister. I can't wait to meet her. Ellis and Henry, London, Freya, Peyton, Olivia, Sloan and Sutton, Sebastian and Lucy, Oli and Ruby, Millie, Sammy, Judy and Terry, Mindy and Kristen and Andy, Pam and Jason and Lola, Dakota and Avery and Maverick, Sophia, Rayu, Michael and Milo, Reese and Brant, Larky and Blossom, Kinsley and Everly, Adeline and London and Landon, Lily and Lincoln, Alexa, Flynn, Fife and Ford, Soren and Johan, Harper, Henry May, Brooklyn Ray, Addison, Emma, Stella, Eli and Lizzie, Will and Brooke, Thea and Vesper, Mikey, Eli from Bend, Ellie and Sam and Nolan, Maya and Eleanor, Cooper, Elliot and Charlotte. Good night, friends. Becky, Bella, Eloise, Karen, Joshua, Julia, Jeffrey, Marquise, Maya, Gray, Avery, Craig and Teresa and Ashlyn, Remy and Amber, Teacher Mac, Andy and Ada, and Olivia. Bye, friends. Boy, my tongue didn't want to work saying all those songs today. Friends, I hope we see you next time. And if you didn't hear your name and you'd like to hear it, make sure your grown-up lets me know that you're listening. Sally, can you come say goodbye to our friends? Come say goodbye. Come say goodbye. She's taking a nap over there again, friends. All right, friends, this is Sally and I saying see you next time. Bye-bye.